Is it a secret or is it common sense? What every woman should know so that she can keep her man. Relationships are hard. They're not always easy, but they are something that most of us truly enjoy. But if you're a selfish person or your intent or your personal beliefs are not about other people, then the act of forgiveness may be very much so present in your relationship constantly. But if you take the high road and you start to express your feelings for your true love, and you start to admit the future that you would like to enjoy with them, then the engagement of your histories, your future, and your past, as they come together with the present, will add for a meaningful relationship that you can possess with joy and happiness. But the truth of the matter is, everybody's not willing to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, you can't expect to get the reward at the end of it. And what is the reward? How many times have you heard about people saying, we've been together since high school, it's been 30 years. And you imagine who you were with back in high school and how that didn't last. But then when you analyze it, what was it that caused your relationship to end? Could you have been more humble? Would that have helped if you just listened more? Or maybe could they have been more humble? Could they have just listened more? The idea is that talking about previous relationships is a key to understanding where this relationship is going. The biggest problems that some people have is that in the relationship, you have one person who likes to tell the story, one person who likes to tell their experiences. The thing is, it needs to be both. You don't really know your partner until you know where your partner has been. And you don't know your partner until you've walked that road with them. So the past is very important. Telling the story as to why, with clarity, your previous relationship ended really helps your partner know what they can do to satisfy you. When you're not working with that mindset, it's a challenge, but in a negative way. Forgiveness. You forgive people because you want people to forgive you. You are not perfect, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. And perhaps there's some skeletons in your closet that you've not revealed. You want to realize that everybody has something to work on. Like one of my friends said, we're all at different levels of rehabilitation. And that's the truth. As we keep growing, we do get better. I love embracing getting older. I'm 54. I love being 54. I enjoy it more than I enjoyed being 18 because at 54, I know more as to why life is the way that it is. As you continue to grow with your partner and you get older with your partner and you develop these stronger foundations, growth just becomes the most amazing flower that the two of you could ever share. Private time. Time that you need just to yourself. You know, it's nice to be with another person, but at the end of the day, we're still individuals. Maybe you need to study on your own. Maybe you need to read something on your own. Maybe you just need that space. A big mistake that many people make is that they feel that, oh, since we're in a relationship, we're one. Yes, you are one in the sense of being in union, sharing the same thoughts, sharing the same mindset. You are not one in flesh, sharing the same space. You want to be the type of person that allows for your partner to have freedoms. You don't have the right to imprison someone because of a past experience you had with another person. See, that was another person. See, now you're dealing with someone different. So you can't hold people victims to something that someone else did. And neither would you want someone to do the same thing for you. So in having a partner, the joy of it is just seeing this person blossom with you. That is the beauty of a relationship. 30 years. That's a long time. That's something you cherish. And you have some people who don't think in terms of relationships that way. They look at a relationship as the now, the pleasures and joys they can get out of it now. That's such an empty, temporary feeling, and it never goes anywhere. The choice none of us really have, that we have no control over, is simply this. You're getting older. And I don't mean older in the sense of time, but there's so many things that are changing within your mindset. And all of a sudden, one day you might be 60 and realize, I'm still single. But look at all the people in the past that you put off because you were just focused on the now. These are ways that you lose the authority of a relationship. You lose your personal completeness because you're not willing to become one that is in union with another person. So you're still divided. It's two. It's just like when people say relationships are 50-50. You mean you're going to go into a relationship and just give half of yourself? Well, that's not good. That's not beneficial. Why not give all of yourself? See, giving all of yourself is nothing to fear. Giving all of yourself is really about giving the best of what you have in every area of life. Maybe you cook. You're going to cook 50%. That food could be a killer. You don't finish cooking that food as well as it should be, and you serve it to someone you say you love, you might make them sick. But relationships are the same way. You want to be in a relationship where you have the privilege, the outstanding privilege, to give all of what you have to make that person better. And as they become better, so do you. And that's how you want to focus and think about the relationship. What can I do to improve the quality of this person's life? See, I'm their partner. Your partner for what? In business, even in business, if you have a partner, the partner helps you to improve your quest, your journey. So in life, when you're with a person and you have a partner, it's about improving them, because improving them improves you, but not with the thinking that they so flawed they need your help. No, it's not that they need you, it's that you each need each other. That's what makes a relationship grow. When you don't have this type of mindset, you know what happens? You go your way and they go theirs. A revolving door in your relationship. Aren't you reaching a point where you're tired and you want to have something that's stable? For men, we are naturally attracted by beauty, what we see. It's just like, a cat. A cat is naturally attracted by things that move. Men, we are attracted by things that are beautiful. Now, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's in your mind. And as it's in your mind, what's beautiful for you may not be beautiful for someone else. But at some point, it needs to alternate. It needs to change. It needs to develop into more meaningful things. Some people never get out of this stage. They're just always attracted. Oh, she's beautiful. She's got a nice body. And that's it. It never progresses to the point that she's got an incredible mind. They may say it, but they don't feel it. With women, it's the same thing. Women love to listen to men. Women just love to hear a man speak. When he speaks, she likes that. But she doesn't allow it to alternate. Oh, his feelings. Yes, men have feelings. Sometimes men try to pretend they don't, but guess what? When you're close to a man, you realize that he bleeds when he gets cut. He hurts when he feels pain. Men, we're just like you. There's a variation of differences, but we're called humans. And as humans, we have some essential and very basic things in common. But if you never allow yourself to develop into this greater love person, then you just kind of sit there like, the guy that comes to play for the team in sports and he gets benched. So you don't want to be benched in your relationship because you refuse to actually express yourself and grow. Many people just don't grow because they don't put themselves in that right mindset to grow. You can take some plants and you can pour water on them. Just pouring water on a plant doesn't make it grow. You've got to look at the foundation. Is it in sand? Is it in stone? Is it in soil? What is it in? And this is how we get to the next part. These are the truths, and they're not secrets. These are common sense things, but people like to call them secrets. You know why they call it secrets? Because they're secrets because the vast majority of people don't apply these principles in relationships. And so one partner leaves, but it takes two to do it. So find yourself a partner that wants to stick with you through thick and thin, from the beginning to the end, and the end that never comes. And when you accomplish this, you're doing great things. Have a happy relationship. We'll see you in the next video.